What's up, guys? InfectedXenon here, coming at you guys with a top 10 video on my opinion on the top 10 budget decks of this format. I see my top 10 videos are really popular. Actually, they're probably my most popular next to my deck profiles. So I'm probably gonna do these weekly. And if you guys have any top 10s you can think about in the comment section below, feel free to do it. Yeah. So let's get started. At number 10, we have agents. I feel agents are, first of all, they're very, very cheap, and I do like them. I picked them up for a week or two this format. I still have the entire skeleton, but I don't have BLS, and BLS is the one expensive card of the deck, but you can just run Chaos Sorcerer over it. I mean, usually run both of them, but just running one is good enough. You have Hyperion, which is a 2700, 31 if you have Gachi out, which you very often do. He pops cards and he swings in for really nice direct damage, and they're pretty good. The fact that you can use the Kree just makes him really good. I think that the deck is very strong, and yeah, I give it my number 10 spot because playing it, I do know that it's very inconsistent at times. So yeah, it's gonna give me my number 10 spot. Number 9, I have Eels. I feel Eels are a stronger matchup against agents for the fact that they can run macro and utilize a very good macro. Evel is actually very, very powerful if you've actually seen it or played against it. It's a very powerful deck, and it's really control based. Plus, if you've ever played against Evils, you know that it takes a lot of skill to play it, and it's not even expensive anymore. The only expensive card used to be Lagi Adoka, which got reprinted, and Serrato, but since no one plays the deck, it's only like a $3 or $4 card now. So number 9 are Evils because it's control based. It takes skill. It's actually very, very powerful with macro. Like, if they didn't have the ability to run macro, I'd probably just take them out. But the fact that your searchers are just when they're tributed, not when they're tributed and sent to grave. And yeah, you're only taking out that one card that special summons from the graveyard, but you don't have to run it, obviously. Number 8 goes to the Blackwing deck because Blackwings have 3 Kalut now. Blackwings are very powerful. They're topping lots and lots of regionals. And I just feel like they're very strong. They go Xyz and they go Synchros, and they're all over the place. And I do like Blackwings as a deck, and it's very, very cheap. The most expensive part is like Stardust Dragon in the deck. And yeah, because everything else is common. Really, you can pick it up all common if you want. Like, main deck is probably will cost you like $10, unless you play BLS, of course, because you know BLS makes everything expensive, but you don't have to. Then I give Light Sworns my number 7 spot because Light Sworns are so cheap. They're all commons now. They used to be expensive, but now they're just commons from Raw Yellow Mega Pack, or at least JD is. And then you just sack for game every turn. The most expensive part of the deck would be the solar recharges or the charge, which isn't even that expensive anymore. Plague Spreader, I guess, would be pretty expensive, but rumor is that he's coming out in Astral Pack as a common, so he won't be that expensive, maybe a $2 or $3 card. And yeah, they just sack so hard, and they always get the sack off in this deck. That's what the deck is for, sacking. My number 6 spot goes to Insectors. Insectors are still a very powerful deck. I still have like scars like in the back of my head from you know, Insectors going Hornet, or I mean damn, I'm so scarred I can't even remember. Dragonfly, equip Hornet. Special Centipede, equip Hornet. Add Dragonfly to hand, stuff like that. They would just go crazy, popping everything, swinging for a little bit of damage, set a couple more, even go more popping, and then yeah, you would have to get rid of Hornet ASAP if you want it to work. And then they could use their own MSC to their benefit, which just didn't is not fair, and they're still very powerful. The first turn out they're being hit everything. Billy Break happened to top 8 with them, so yeah, if you think that is bad, you're gonna have a bad time. So let's just say that. Number 5 goes to Windups. I'm actually have Windups in real life now. Deck profile on that soon. And Windups are so powerful. They have loops, and I keep saying powerful for everything. I know someone's gonna comment it, and I know it's alright. They go loop, they go exceed into whatever that they need to get over your monster. They set up the back row. You have to get rid of their monster, all their back row. And then they have Factory, which is crazy. If you open a Factory and Rabbit, you pretty much win because you set up your hand with Magician and then Shark. And then go Magician, reveal Shark, Factory, Magician, and yeah, they're pretty nasty. Shockmaster loops for days. Number 4 is 6 Samurais. They're just a structure deck now. Pick up a Sheehan from Raw Yellow Mega Pack Special Edition, and you're set to go. Really, you're gonna have a deck that's always topping. You're gonna have a deck that controls your opponent's side of the field from spells and traps, not from monsters. But then you have Punxsutawney, which is a Dark Bribe on crack. Then you have Double Edge Short Technique, which is a 2 Call of the Hundreds, or just an instant synchro. You have Gateway, which pretty much wins if you open up with that, and like Kagemusha, Asceticism, or Elder, or a combination of 2 of the 3. And yeah, it's auto win. Number 3, I have Dark World, and why I don't have Dark World a little bit higher is because it's not good as it used to be, in my opinion, because everything is able to run macro and defense right now. So Dark World Mofo is going to be a little mad at me when I say that. These guys are definitely good. I still have them in real life as well, but I just don't feel like they're as powerful as they could have been a couple formats ago, or as they were a couple formats ago, or as they could have been had Macro Rabbit died. They're still very strong and get Grapha out very easily, and it's just not nice. So yeah, number 3. Number 2, Frogs. Frogs are just recently blown up. Hold on, MCO 40 moment. Frogs are just going crazy. They're topping every damn YCS. They're top 8ing. Two of the top 8 decks are Frogs, and if I'm not mistaken, one of the top 4s in back-to-back YCS have been Frogs. So I mean, if you think they're dead, you're gonna have a bad time, because really Frognarks are just going insane in play right now. They're just topping everywhere, even my locals. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I don't go to locals that much. But you have a deck that can go Caius, banish a card, hit for 24. Raiza, make you top deck your card again. The Stalos is out here getting more play now because of Mega Capital G, not Mega Lowercase G, not to be confused with him. Yeah, I think Frogs are very good, very budgety. Everything's literally common in the main deck. You can get Caiuses as Black Rares from Battle Pack, Raizas. You can get the Lads from Super Rare from Duelist Revolution. I want to say Special Eds. You can. That's really everything that's expensive, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Everything's literally common. You really don't need an extra deck. I mean, having one helps. Photon Strike Bounce, it's a 10 promo, all that good stuff. And yeah, and the number 1 spot goes to Macro Rabbit. Macro Rabbit destroys the meta. I'm just like playing with my cards. Macro Rabbit destroys the meta, controls the field, negates everything that you want to do to it, and it's literally 2 Rabbit's Tins, Lagia's Tins, Dolko's Tins. The only expensive card is Forbidden Lance, which you should all already have by now. Everyone should have a playset of Lance, in my opinion, because it really can be used in any deck, and I pretty much try splashing it in as many decks as I can. And you should also, and then the only card would be Jirac Guaiba, which is a $6 or $7 card right now. It was at $12 at one point, really, when it was the start of the format and everyone was playing this deck, including me. But yeah, Rescue Rabbit is the number 1 budget deck, and this is just budgets, remember. So obviously this wouldn't be so in the case of top 10 decks in the format, but budget decks, this is the way to go. Pick up one of these decks and you're gonna be wrecking in Yu-Gi-Oh for a cheap price. So yeah, InfectedXenon signing out. Make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe, guys. Peace.